Are you a burnt out sales professional? Maybe you work in sales and over the years there's something close to your heart. It could be a hobby, it could be a favorite pastime, it could be something you love to do. It could be a person that you care deeply about. It could be a relationship that is personal or romantic relationship that is close to you. But as the years passed, these these things, you've left it unattended. You know why? Because somewhere along the line, you started to get busy. That's right. So as you got busy, more and more these things that are close to your heart, that are dear to you, it could be an activity, it could be a person, but you started to neglect them because each time a signal, each time a symptom came your way and say, hey, maybe it's time you attended to this important thing. And every single time it came up, you would find yourself just brushing it away, just swiping it away, thinking that there will be a next time, thinking that eventually there will be a right time. And sooner or later, you realize that the so called time was never going to come. And before you knew it, the years have just passed you by, and more, you no longer find not just the opportunity, but the energy, the drive, the passion to do what you love to do, to be with who you love to be with. You know why that happened? Because every single time the opportunity, the symptom, the signal started knocking at your door, maybe you were just too busy to answer the call. If it happens once or twice, it's fine. But the more you push it back, the more you procrastinate it, the more you wait it, very quickly you realize that the whole thing, that hobby that you love to do so much, that person that you love, you care for so much, the gap, the gap between what you know your conscience needs to be doing versus what you have been too busy chasing, the gap between what's important to you and what's urgent, that gap just became wider and wider. A lot of times, when you talk to people that go through this kind of gap, they won't tell you that they are burnt out because they are relying on their willpower to keep going. So, as far as work is concerned, maybe you are like one of those sales professionals that you realize, hey, I can go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You realize that you can go and you're consistent, you can work. But inside, when was the last time you check to feel that, hey, am I really living with purpose? Am I really living with fulfillment? Because there's a very high chance that as the gap widened, you started to compensate by using your willpower, your determination. It's like almost like you're abusing your physical body and your mental willpower. And maybe you are distressing by using alcohol. Maybe you're distressing by taking a vacation. Maybe you are distressing by just doing some band aid, short term, quick fix approach. You go for a break, you use alcohol, you just go for a movie. And when you come back, when you return from these short breaks, you realize that, hey, I gotta go again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You just keep going. My question to you is, maybe you don't feel that you are physically burnt out. What about emotionally? What about spiritually? Do you live with a sense of purpose? Do you wake up looking forward to every day? Life at the office. Do you look forward to it or are you just pushing, pushing, pushing? Because if you don't do a check, a self check, and ask yourself, have I been attending to the things that are dear to my heart? I don't know. Maybe, maybe You have a certain spiritual sanctuary. It could be something like martial arts. It could be something like yoga. It could be something like singing. And you know what? It could be something as simple as just spending quality time alone with yourself, just doing nothing. It could be something as simple as sitting down, having a cup of tea or having a cup of coffee with your family, with your loved ones, and you realize that when was the last time I even done something as simple as that? You realize that because when you're working so hard, you think you can go, but deep down, the reality is you haven't had a chance to take a break for yourself, to just take care of yourself, to just spend alone time with yourself, to just spend quality time with your family, with your kids, or if you're single, just spending quality time finding a date, all these things. Because you work in sales and we know what it's like, right? You just keep going and going, and the months and the years pass, and suddenly that becomes your life. When was the last time you had time to do all these things that are deeply important to your personal growth, to your spiritual growth, to your inner fulfillment? If you're watching this video right now, there's a very high chance that this is a message from the universe to tell you, hey, maybe you don't think that you're burning out, but have you taken the steps necessary to love yourself, right? If you're single, finding that date, right? If you have a family, spending time with your family. If there's something that you want to cultivate and nurture in your own way, whether it's martial art, painting, just spending alone time, just having that cup of tea, you realize that you never had a chance to do that. Maybe this is a sign from the universe to say, hey, must you really be pushing every single day? Yes, I understand. There are deadlines to be met. Yes, I understand. There's work to be done. Yes, I understand. There are causes to be attended by you. There are assignments to be done. There are calls to be made. There are quotas to be hit. We all know what it's like to be pushing in sales. Yes. But is that really a healthy way to be living? Maybe you're young, maybe you're fit, maybe you think you can go, but you know what? These are the best years of your life. How about a change? What kind of change I'm talking about? I'm talking about a change where you continue to become the best in the world at what you do. You continue to succeed at what you do, and at the same time, have that fulfillment. At the same time, have that rest. At the same time, be loving your life. At the same time, be looking forward to walking to the office with that spring in your step, with that glow in your eyes, and still continue to crush it. Why? Because you're not just fulfilled physically and mentally, but emotionally and spiritually. You are on fire. This is the difference between burning out and burning from within. So if you're not feeling the kind of energy that you know you used to have in your prime or when you first started, there is a very high chance that you are already burned out and you don't even realize it because you're abusing your physical body and your willpower. So if you resonate, if you dig what I'm telling you right now and you understand my message, there's a very high chance that this is from the universe, and you need to put a stop to this pattern because this is a cycle. It never ends. Before you know it, you are 30. Before you know it, you are 35. Before you know it, you are 40. And where is the passion? Where is the meaning? Where is the fulfillment in your life? So is it time for a change? If your answer is yes, take a step back. Just stop. Stop chasing, stop getting busy, break the pattern, interrupt yourself. And there's a video, it's a free on demand training video that I made specially for you. And in this video, there's going to be 5 shifts, practical, immediate shifts that you can make right now to completely turn this burnout cycle around and start living a life that you are proud. You can be proud of living. that you have that fulfillment. Yes, you can still perform at work, but when you get back home, you are happy, complete, fulfilled man or woman, right? Spiritually, emotionally, you are fulfilled, you're complete, you are unified, you're connected. And that is my vision of you becoming at your absolute best instead of just pushing, right? So go to the link sena.live/workshop. That's sena.live/workshop. If you go to the description below as well as the comments, you will see a link for you to register for the free on-demand training, 5 shifts that my clients who are going through burnout use to completely turn the situation around so they get back to crushing their numbers while performing at their best across all dimensions. That is how you win. So click on the link in the description below, watch the training. I want you to block out all distractions. Have a notebook, a pen, a journal beside you. Take serious notes as you watch the training. And at the end of the training, I want you to come back, reach out to me, right? You can even write to me on Telegram at Sean Sena. That's SEANSENA at Sean Sena. Tell me who you are, where you're from, how has your sales career been? Do you feel like you're starting to burn out but you don't realize it? Or maybe you're so past burnout, you walk to the office like a soulless, numb zombie. It's time to stop, right? And I'm here to put a stop for that for you, because a lot of times when you're too deep into it, you can't help yourself. So how about some accountability? How about some clarity? Right? Just reach out to me, and if this video brought you the clarity you needed, remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so every time I release a video on burning out, you get notified. And if you know of a friend, maybe they work in sales, maybe they don't, but you know that they are pushing, it's starting to get unhealthy. Do them a favor, send them the link, the URL to this video, share the link, the video with them. You never know whose life you can change when you take an action as small as this. Last but not least, it is a great privilege. It's a pleasure for me to be making this video and speaking with you, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you very shortly. Until next time, it's Sean Sena. Have a great day.